Alright, so I just noticed that my title was off for Twitch and YouTube and LinkedIn, but that's kind of okay. We'll fix it later if we can. But I wanted to listen to this specific part because I was doing some stuff on the side while this was going. So let's listen to it together and see what we think together.
So what are they? Well, to understand this, let's take a look at this diagram here. This is going to talk about one of the most common problems in blockchain, which is the scalability trilemma, okay? So these are three different problems that you have to take into account when you're trying to think about how do I make a blockchain that is performant, that preserves decentralization, and is also secure for people to store money and value on top of. Okay, so those are the three things: attention, scalability, security, and decentralization. This is what's known as the scalability trilemma. And at the end of the day, nobody's totally cracked this to where there's a perfect solution. What you really try to do is get the best trade-off of all these three things to achieve the maximum, possible desired end result. How Solana is able to do this? Well, there's multiple ways, but the biggest one I want to talk about, probably the biggest compromise that I see when I'm looking at this, there's some sacrifice in the decentralization category to achieve scalability. Let me explain exactly how that happened. Okay, Solana has 924 validating nodes, which is pretty good for sure, but compare that to Ethereum 2.0, which already has 223,000 validators for a blockchain that is Solana has 924 validating nodes, which is pretty good for sure. But compare that to Ethereum 2.0, which already has 223,000 validators for a blockchain that isn't really actively used just yet. Again, we're building Ethereum 2.0 off to the side, and we haven't really turned it on and migrated over it to it completely. So that's 200 times the amount of decentralization, okay? So one of the reasons behind this is the hardware requirements actually to run a Solana validating node. So again, the blockchains are just made up of computers, which are nodes that all talk to one another. And these computers run clients. So it's basically a process you have to install on your computer, and actually to run the blockchain itself, you have to maintain a copy of all the state. And so in order for Solana to achieve these, sub-cent transactions and these really fast transaction times, all on one single layer one blockchain, you have to have a really fast computer in order to do that. And in many cases, these hardware requirements are going to be too much for people who want to run validating nodes. And that will likely increase, as the state size of Solana actually gets bigger over time. Because when you start, including all these transactions really quickly per second, the size of the state grows and this problem can actually compound. Now, there are some caveats to this. The counter argument is that over time, hardware will actually get cheaper. So the amount of US dollar it takes to run that type of hardware will decrease. But I think that's going to happen fast enough really to significantly impact this problem, and I think a lot of those benefits are going to get outweighed by the growing state size. And so that's probably one of the biggest, sacrifices is that decentralization in order to get this performance benefit, which in the long run, when you're talking about a global, settlement layer for value, I do think that people are actually going to care about decentralization. And it's another trade-off.
If it starts impacting security, though, then I could see that being something that we would worry about, the public would worry about. If it was translatable, and if it was understood by the public. Because if the public doesn't understand that you can delete an NFT because someone, insecurity or there's insecurity vulnerabilities on IPFS, then once they understand that, then they may have some change in opinions. But I wonder how long that would take till we get there.
Stuff is actually in the developer ecosystem for Solana itself, okay? So I talked about how, Solana has made very specific choices for the developer community about how they can write, smart contracts in, C, C++, Rust. This can be good to try to get, regular developers into the blockchain space without having to learn new coding languages, but it's actually adding some friction into the equation for the network effect or actual adoption of Solana to grow as fast as some of the alternative layer one solutions. So what do I mean by that? So basically, a lot of the other layer ones that have popped up in, sort of the Ethereum killer, so to speak, are able to bootstrap a lot of the developer tools that Ethereum has already created in order to launch their applications on.
Wow, I was muted the entire time. So, my comments pretty much are that there's a lot of events and a lot of different things are culminating together. Not culminating. A lot of things are going together, like on Ethereum, that makes Ethereum worse because it has higher and higher and higher gas fees, GUI fees, right? But even so, the usability of Ethereum is really high because, you know, people can bootstrap and reuse tons of different utilities, and they can use JavaScript and Solidity, which is very, very easy in comparison to Rust, which lots of people don't use, right? But the other one that I wonder how well we will be able to figure out what's most important to consumers around blockchain. If it is the decentralization, if it's a scalability, you know, etc. How much will they be able to be lied to? Because we were definitely lied to during the client-server Web 2.0 era, and we already can see the lies that are happening in Web 3. So now that they are visible, if they are understood by the public, maybe we'll have a better feedback loop and be able to figure things out quickly. But at the same time, there's already still a lot of confusion, and I think there's going to be a good amount of time before the right products come about. And what he's saying here is that, and his argument, which is a good argument, but I believe it to be I believe it to have a downfall. So his argument seems to be that because Ethereum and other blockchains can bootstrap really quickly in comparison to Solana, they will be able to outpace and become the product favorite, or the favorite technology for products. Has this happened in the past? Yeah, like React.js, JavaScript, etc. Is it the best thing? No, it has its security vulnerabilities and stuff like that. So does Java, so does every language. The downfall of thinking this way, I believe, is that you need to understand what the weaknesses are, and I think he's pointed some of them out already, but I pointed a couple of them out just a moment ago. And those weaknesses are important because they can be the downfall of a whole technology. Maybe they can be repaired, but really high fees, low security, fake decentralization, fake use applications and stuff for decentralization, that can tarnish reputation. No one likes Facebook, right? You know, so that's something to think about. Not sure if I'm entirely right, but we'll keep going with this video.
Top of of their blockchains and, port apps over really quickly. People talk about the low effort forks. That's what they are. They're basically taking existing popular Ethereum applications and then just quickly porting them over to their own blockchains. And this is harder to do in Solana. Now, there are some Solidity compilers that, will help you do some of this type of thing, but to really get the performance benefits, the Solana smart contracts work primarily completely differently under the hood than something like Ethereum smart contracts.
So what he's pointing out here now is extremely key. A lot of forks happen, and being able to use similar code for a project is so helpful in bootstrapping, and the veracity of a chain to become widely used, popular, etc., etc. So we can't fork from JavaScript into Rust. Smart contracts also don't work the same. Huge things.
And so you're adding this friction to the equation. So basically, it is easier for outside developers to come in and learn something brand new because they don't have to learn a programming language, but they do have to learn a bunch of new paradigms. And current blockchain developers to switch over to something like Solana also have to learn a lot of new things in order to maybe bootstrap some of their applications and get the real performance benefits. And so this is actually going to add some friction for things to be as explosive on top of Solana as maybe some alternative L1s that are just EVM compatible and able to fork Ethereum apps and move them over really quickly. Now, another thing is, from an end user's perspective, you don't have, the easy ability to use the exact same wallet in every ecosystem. You can't just take MetaMask and point it to a new network and start using Solana that way. There's actually more friction involved for the end user, okay? All right, so those are some of the trade-offs. Those are some of the downsides, but what do I think about the actual future of Solana and the technology itself? So I do think that Solana has, gained significant adoption up to this point, and I do think that there is quite a bit of untapped potential here for it to capture some of this market share over time. I do think that it's just getting started and it has a lot of potential to, stick around and gain adoption. But that is with some caveats here, okay? So I'll talk about...
We'll hear about the caveats later. First, we're going to get back to our development. Let's get the... I don't know if we have RuneScape. Let's go for something else. DMCA, Twitch, fun. Nope, okay. Lo-fi? Maybe. Yeah, this is cool. I like this. Good. Alright. Here we go. Figment. So the next step will be so we npm installed, and the next step will be to probably npm run, but I want to make sure that's the case. Oh no, yarn dev, right? We're using yarn. Yarn next dev. Oh, yeah, because we're using Nest.js. You have enabled experimental features. Oh boy. Alright, let's see what we got here. It's loading. Oh, yeah, right, because it's not done yet. It's compiling. A 1,135 modules used. That's a lot. That's a ton. Still entitled. Come on. Alright, we'll go back to the video because this is taking a little while.
About those. So first of all, let's talk about the multi-chain world thesis. So the whole idea here is that we're living in a world with multiple blockchains which you can move in between and do lots of different things on, okay? So first of all, do I think that we're in a multi-chain world? Do I think that we'll have a multi-chain world in the future? I do think that we will, okay? Now that being said, it's not what most people think. Most people think of a multi-chain world as this nice, world where everybody shares an even distribution of usage, right? Where basically, my chain is going to be just as valuable as yours because they're often thinking about the cryptocurrency they're buying and hoping that it's just going to take off just like somebody else's. But that's not typically how the world tends to work. basically a disproportionate amount of activity tends to happen in one or two areas. It's a lot like the Pareto distribution with the 80-20 rule. And I think this is also going to play out in the blockchain world, where we're likely going to see a massive amount of value settled on one, maybe two dominant smart contract platforms. And I think there's lots of reasoning for this. Number one, at the end of the day, you don't want to jump around.
If it's the Pareto distribution, it'll be the top 20%, not 2. So I'm gonna identify the top 20% chains. We'll see what he has to say about the top 2. Because if that's the case, it's got to be Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Around and use a bazillion different ecosystems for a final, source of truth settlement layer. And when you have major, financial applications and value that really has to be settled, billions and billions of dollars in value, the market is really going to care about decentralization in the long run for this type of use case. And so for that reason, I still see ETH and its ETH 2.0 form as being the leader for that particular spot. It already has the momentum for that. And a lot of other, networks have to significantly compete in terms of network effect to actually gain that position. Now, that being said, there might be room for an additional player to steal a significant portion of the market share of that. Could that be Solana? It very well could. But at the end of the day, do I ultimately think it's an Ethereum killer and that's going to dethrone ETH as the leading smart contract platform? I don't think so anytime soon. And so in the short term, I think what's going to happen is a lot of like what's happening on these other alternative layer 1 blockchains and smart contract platforms. So typically what happens is something kind of innovative happens on top of Ethereum. A trend takes off. That's where a lot of the adoption's happening. So like DeFi, NFTs. And then basically you see this pattern. You see people make a lot of money here, and then other sort of copycat layer 1s start to take some of this, and then people go chase the gains in that chain for a while, and then they chase another chain, and they chase another chain. But typically what happens is these platforms see a surge of activity for a little while, and they spike, and then they drop off. So it's very volatile in this way. I think it's probably going to keep happening for the short to midterm. Now the real caveat here is another trend that's emerging in blockchain, which is gaming. And I do think it's very possible that we can see, gaming innovation happen on a different platform. And so we'll have to see, who leads the charge in that regard. But that may very well be a situation where Solana or someone similar could take a lead role. All right, so that's an overview of the Solana blockchain and what I think about it. If you've been checking this out, you're thinking about, getting in the Solana project. Those are my thoughts, and that's what I think you need to know about this technology going forward. I do think it has a lot of promise and a lot of potential. That's always with some caveats. And these, performance benefits that it has right now, it definitely comes with some trade-offs, and that's what you need to know. So hope you like this video. As always, smash that like button down below for the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't.
Interesting. So now I kind of want to be just a studio developer and call it a day. But we'll stick with Solana today, at least. Be a little bit loyal to the nice set of tutorials they have here. Cool. So we can start with identity storage, data indexing, or chains. Let's start with Solana. This is interesting. This is working. It's like compiling as we go. That's slow sauce. Not really, but it's interesting. Alright, while it's loading, I'm gonna get some water. Let's let it load real quick. Oh, dang. Thanks for the unmute there. Appreciate it. Yeah, I accidentally stepped on my physical mute button. Nice. Alright, so the next step then will be we need to figure out the version stuff. So, okay, we don't need to do that. Jeez. Just wanted to go down. Get version. Fetches the node version. Do we just run get version? Okay. I feel like that's wrong. What if you do connection.get version? And maybe that'll work. Element percent and any type. Yeah, TypeScript is offset. It's fine though. It's fine. I think it's fine. Maybe. It's a promise version though. Oh, it doesn't even have it defined. That's too bad. Oh well. Probably Solana code does not exist on type promise version. So it's getting it implicitly now. I'm a bit upset about that, but that's fine. Should be fine, I think. It needs a commitment though, doesn't it? No, it's optional. Okay. Well, this doesn't need one. Alright, what else we got? Other versions. We have get version, get version, get version, version, version. So that's it actually. This is web 3. Is that imported here? Nope. We don't need to because we have connection. Alright, cool. Let's see if this works. Show solution. New connection URL and then confirmed. Oh, the URL is right here. Nice. Alright, and then what else did it want? Oh, it needs a name. Confirmed. That's what it's expecting. Nice. And then we have await. Oh yeah, because it's a promise. Nice. And then everything's happy. Right, because now it's actually a version. It's actually a version and not a promise version. Awesome. Click on the blue power icon. Come on, make it work. Oh, let's go. Huge. Awesome. Create an account. Please generate a key pair. Implement key pair and post the key pair to extract the addresses as a string. Awesome. Coin 2007. Nice Pokemon avatar. Alright, let's go to the key pair file then. And we need to implement these two. So a const key pair. Giant new key pair. Public key to a string. It's already importing key pair there, so we can just use that. This is Solana, web 3. And we need to give it, we possibly need to give it some type of key pair thingy, some secret. I don't see any secrets though. Probably doesn't need one, because it's a new one. Alright, address. What will the address be? So the address of the key pair will be something like key pair dot. Can we get the address? Find the program address, maybe. That doesn't look right. I don't think that's right. What about conversion? I've been looking into NFTs. Cool. Any suggestions on investments? I don't have any suggestions. I really don't. I was going to look into Gary Vee friends a little bit more. Maybe they're legit, but what I plan to do is I'm gonna look at all of the I'm gonna look at a bunch of NFT projects on Ethereum and Solana, and I'm gonna look at what contracts they used, and I'm gonna see whether or not they are secure, the assets are secured, so that the NFTs are secured, such that someone can't just like take your NFT image off the internet, stuff like that, and then I'll have a better idea. So not yet, but in the future for sure. All right. We need to convert, so maybe 2 bytes, 2 buffer, 2 base 58, 2 string. Return the base 58 representation of the public key. Yeah, this is probably what it wants. Let's see if we got it right. Keep it generate. Okay, we got it wrong. It happens. And I'm sorry, but like, okay, it's a constructor kind of thing. It's fine. Okay, so keep here question mark in case it's undefined, then it won't run. Dot public key. I was worried about that. Dot public key. Dot toString. So we got somewhat right. Neat. Control S. Now we should be able to hit this, right? Generate. And now we have a key. Super cool. Time to airdrop. Let's go. I'm excited. Are you excited? Are you excited? Are you all excited? Is fan club excited? With some protocols, different networks, testnet, etc. Different token names. Yep. .sol. Testnet is wind. Mainnet is dot. And Polkadot. Polkadot, yeah. Token is always SOL, no matter what cluster you're on. Cool. Airdropping. Yeah, so this is getting free souls. Take a few minutes to figure this out. Implement the fund function. Convert the addresses passed into the request body to a public key. And use request airdrop to get 1 Solana. You must replace the instance of undefined with working code to accomplish this. Undefined. Public key. Give a connection. We have an address up here. I wonder what that'll be. So address dot. Will it give me suggestions? No? Okay, that's fine. What should we expect address to be? If it's request dot body. Who the hell knows? Oh no. Ooh, public key. Let's use a public key function. Public key dot. What do we all have? Do I have a public key from another key, a seed, and a program ID? Do we have all those? I don't think so. Maybe we do, actually. Apply, bind, call, default. Much hype. Oh. Where the hell is the seed? How am I going to do this? Create a public key from a string, and then request airdrop. Alright, let's look at the docs. Oh, we're getting close. We need new in front of this, looks like. Publicly init data. What's publicly init data? Okay. I think this can just be the address. And then we need a hash of what? Oh wait, undefined. So that's going to be the Solana. That's going to be the call. It's weird that the hash is there and not afterwards, so Ooh, maybe. Oh, I think I know what we need to do. We need to make a transaction here, a Web3 transaction, like construct that whole thing, and then we execute the transaction against the connection. So, oh boy, we're really getting into it now. Two public key and then LAN ports number. Nice. And we have this. Nice. And where does request airdrop from? Ooh. Hash equals. Okay, so maybe we'll do. Oh yeah, we're gonna do the confirm there. Connection dot confirm transaction hash, and this hash will be wait connection dot, oh nope, not yet. We got trigger finger out here, and then we need the public key and then the LAN ports number. That should be it. Alright. Who's gonna bet that we got this correct? I would bet that we got this correct. I'll bet you two Solana. That's $300, but in this it's like 0. New public key address. Await connection request airdrop public key LAN ports. Confirm transaction hash. Hash. Yup. Cool. Let's fund it. Nice, let's go. Cool. And that's the transaction right there. 19 confirmations now. 24. It's almost as if there's lots of nodes saying that I'm legit. This was a legit transaction. So we have some system program. We have, so let me cut back. 5 million of something over here. This is probably the thing that sends it all. The payee, no, the payer. And this might be us. Yeah, looks like us, because this is the to address. And that is right here. Nice. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. It tells us stuff. Epic. Transfer instruction. Where's that? Oh, right here. And then 5. Show some logging output. That's it. 3 is the account input display. And the account input display panels shows the transaction, including the change in the SOL balance, and shows like which account paid the transaction fee and the account responsible for starting the transaction. So this is maybe maybe the signer. This is the one paying, this is the one to pay to. Okay, let's keep going. Get the balance. You can use one CLI command to get the balance. Why do we need to do it in code? Nah, you need to do it in code. It's important. In balance, we need to implement public key and balance. Cool. What do we have here? Public key connection. Okay, so we can do something like we did before, I think. Did we use decode last time? No. Hopefully that's correct. And then to get the balance, maybe we can do something like public key. Nope. 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 Maybe the window just has it. Read about get balance. Oh, so the connection should have it? Public key, NA, then the commitment, and it's a promise. Cool, so we need to wait. Let me call it on the connection. Okay, that makes sense. Makes sense. And we call it on a specific public key. Nice. We did it. 1 SOL. Okay. Alright, now we got some special stuff. We need to go to transfer.ts. Gotta find some undefines. And in order to transfer some value to another account, make a signed transaction. When a transaction is submitted to the cluster, the Solana runtime will execute a program to process each of the instructions contained in the transaction in order and atomically. Cool. Use transfer function. How could you construct a signer array? Good question. Now I think it wants us to fill out this thing too, and then we're gonna have to use transaction to like get hash or transaction to confirm transaction. So we'll do we have connection here? Do we have connection? I want to go up a little bit and see if we can do that. Nice. Okay. Just need to go up a little bit. Alright, nice. I can stand up now. Goodness. Goodness. Oh, the goodness. Connection. So we need to wait for sure. Let's learn about the signers first, though. Maybe that's it, though. Oh, okay. Ooh, a signers array. What's a signer? Key pair, public and a secret. So how do you make a? This is TypeScript. This is easy. So we'll do something like this. From public key, secret key, transaction, we gotta wait on that. I'm gonna do a wait. Is this imported? Yup. I'm gonna do connection, transaction, signers, and that's it. What do you mean? Oh, it wants to be a uint8 array? Okay. for the secret. That might be fine, actually. Still mad? Probably, yep, still mad. Okay, that's fine. Sign, send, and confirm. Let's check out transaction real quick. This is a transfer, right? Transfer, yep. Transaction, CTOR fields, constructor fields. Fee payer, nods. Optionals, okay. Fee payer will be the from key, I think. Maybe the to key. Okay. Ooh, transfer param. That's exactly what we need. From public key. LAN ports to public key. Instructions. Find the parameter to pass. That's a good question. What parameter do we need to pass? Well, I could just put like 1 billion in there and we're fine. But we're probably not fine. Anatomy of a transaction. Ooh, it's telling us actual stuff now. Instruction format. Okay. Instructions, here we go. Ooh, the good old Rust look-alike. This is Rust code. Oh, so this is done. We don't need that anymore. We may need to use instructions somewhere though. We'll read about this too. Add items, transaction, instruction. And transaction and items, okay. That's 1 billion. How about that? Not good. F. Alright, let's keep moving and grooving. Show me the solution. Oh, so you put it in here. It's the system. I just thought this was just everything you needed. Oh, look at that. Transfer params. From, to, and then LAN ports, which is defined above, it looks like. Oh yeah, right here, off of the request object or something. So we can just do that, probably. It isn't done that yet, is it? LAN ports. Nope, that's good. Signers needs to be apparently not. Oh no, it is an array of one object. This. But with this association. Okay, fine. And then transaction doesn't just get instruction. It goes new transaction dot add instructions. Fine by me. What do you think about AMC? Dr. Mario drip. When I go to AMC movie theater, it makes me scream scary. I've been at many AMCs. I think I've been to one in Milwaukee, and it was definitely not like the best kept, but it wasn't horrible. But I guess if you go to a scary movie, then it could be pretty scary. Oh, the stock? I don't know. I think it's fun. I thought AMC was dying out, and then it became a meme stock. Might as well buy it, like just tons and tons of it. This isn't financial advice, but you might as well buy it. Very diplomatic answer. I think I shouldn't do anything but a diplomatic answer. Okay, cool. So we can submit the transfer. Ooh, the land puts we can do. So we need to put like 1 billion in here. Generate an address. Ooh. Alright. Oh, unable to transfer the token. Sad. Very sad. Ooh, maybe we shouldn't do 1 billion. Because there's probably a fee. Alright, we'll do a factor of 10 less. Oh. Sad. Okay. Uh-oh. That's not good. At least, maybe it's not good. I thought we had all the code correct now. Greg receives sexual harassment. Is bad for the market stock. Yeah, that sounds pretty bad for the market stock. You know what he does need though? Well-rounded performance. Big theater guy. Jeez, that's good. Let's check real quick. Let's see if BitClout has market stock. Do you guys know what BitClout is? Do you know what BitClout is? It's what it has coins that are attached to like Twitter users. Never heard of it. So like you can buy Elon Musk coin. And other ones too, like Ariana Grande. Where'd that one go? I don't know. See if there's anyone else. Ariana Grande. So it's trading at about 4,000. So like these things go up. I'm not sure when you would like sell, or how you sell, because there's only buy over here. There's no sell. Maybe if I had an account, it would make sense. I can't remember exactly how they use it, but you own part of him. Yeah, that's definitely what happens. You own like 1/4 of the Elon. That's pretty gnarly. Ooh, Vitalik's on here. Justin Bieber's on here. Jake Paul looking like a Naruto. Not Naruto, like someone else, and some anime. No, Addison is on here. I don't know which one that is. Donald Trump is on here. And his is at 2,000. Ariana Grande is beating Trump. Oh, Kim Kardashian is beating Trump. King James. Is that LeBron? Maybe. Drake. I wonder if are these people legit? Maybe. If it's verified, then it's definitely them, right? Gary V is reserved? Oh, so they reserved some accounts and they're trying to work with them to get them up on there. Yeah, he ships you some hair. Hell yeah. Definitely. That'd be pretty cool. It'd be cool if when you get on their team, like you get some of their, like some random thing, like a loot crate every month. That's just random stuff. I don't know anyone else on here. Oh, Bella Thorne's on here? Okay. Dua Lipa. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Shawn Mendes, Selena Gomez. Okay, there's some personnel. Oh no, these are all reserved. They're not on it yet. They look for the blues. But they've set them at certain amounts. That's interesting. Barstool Sports. I wonder who Merlin is. Why are these good investments if I don't get hair from them or anything? Probably because you can sell it for a higher price later. That would be my reason. What's a deso? Is this their coin? So this is what they call the social network. Okay, fine, cool. Good for them. Naval's on here, that's cool. Okay, enough of that for a little while. That was a nice break. Why would they increase the price? I bought a pogo stick and it's done nothing but depreciate in value. Yeah. The dealer won't take trade-ins. F. Alright, so now we're back to being sad, right? Still sad. Nice. I was thinking of making a coin. That was the Paul and Aldi coin, NFT. I might do that still. It's been a while. $15,000 for this. Yeah. In Canada, jeez. I mean, I've seen this before. I've read through this, so that's fine. Yo, guys, don't talk about drugs. Very bad. Don't do that on Twitch. They probably don't like that. I don't want to have to deal with that. I might have to silence some of those condos. But yeah, crypto kind of does that. All right, let's see if we can fix this. I thought it was gonna work. Took the code real quick. Oop. Oh, so signers is wrong. Signers is sad. We can't let that be a thing. Signers, public key from pub key. No 2 bytes. My bad. Alright, cool. Crypto coins. Alright, cool. Now we can view it on the Solana Explorer. Transfer again. And this is us, if you remember. We give them 0.9 of a SOL, maybe, and we're the fee payer and the writable and the signer. Yeah, please keep them to a minimum. Alright, on to the next thing. Transfer some SOL. No, we did this. Alright, deploy program. We already did this. We did deploy program, though it wasn't like that cool. Ooh, we already installed Rust. Let's go. Smart contract view. Oh, we did this. We did this just a while ago. Contracted program for local business and international. Oh, goodness gracious. Will there be any giveaways today? No, I don't have any giveaways. Sorry. Maybe next time though. One of these streams, I'll definitely do a giveaway for the Paul and Aldi coin, for certain. Maybe an NFT at some point, on Ethereum or something. Alright. Here's the Borscht again. In Rust, use declarations. A convenient shortcut to other code. Can you make pixel art of yourself? Yeah. Why would I? For like the coin for the NFT? Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I actually had someone. Am I releasing my own line of NFTs? I'll probably make Paul and all the NFTs. And then I'm gonna make NFTs of people streaming content with the permission for easy mint. Borscht, binary object representation serializer for hashing. Cool. A crate is a collection of source code which can be distributed and compiled together. Learn all about crates, and crates. Okay. This is a macro. This is also a macro. Okay. Okay. What else we got here? Pub key struct. Yeah, so it's just talking about Rust right now, which is kind of rusty. Which I'm not even sure what that means, but it means something. Next, we'll use the derive macro to generate all the necessary boilerplate code to wrap our greetings account struct. Oh, so this is like, do boilerplate stuff, and then it does the boilerplate stuff. Okay, cool. This is easier than C++, sort of. Is the US economy going to crash? I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy. What do you think? Think it's going to crash? So if we use U32, yep, we have up to 2 to the 32 for representation, which is 4 billion. 294 million, 967 million, 1,295. Have you worked in finance before? You seem very knowledgeable. No, I haven't worked in finance before. I just learn stuff by watching YouTube videos and reading stuff and trading crypto. Next, we declare an entry point, the process instruction function. Okay. Which is right here, which has our public key, our account info, and other stuff. Message exclamation point. Is that, what is that? It's a macro for low impact logging on the blockchain. Nice. The return value will be a program result, comes from the std crate, and is used to express the possibility of error. What's the crate again? Let's see. What makes an NFT intrinsically valuable? So what makes an NFT intrinsically valuable? That's a good question. It's basically the same question, but a little bit different. Of the question, what makes a painting signed by Aaron Rodgers with a certificate, or like signed by a famous football player, and signed by a famous football player and has a certificate of authenticity on it, intrinsically valuable. Okay, so like, what's the value of that? Well, it's rarity. It's what people believe, what people will like actually pay for it. You know, so that's that. Same deal happens with crypto, with NFTs. NFTs would be digital certificates of authenticity of stuff. Is NFT just art? No, not at all. Where to start buying NFTs? You can go to OpenSea.io. Let's see if we can go to OpenSea real quick. Yeah, so like, looks like this is down. That's sad. There was these Olive Garden NFTs. Let's see if we can find the Olive Garden project, actually. How do I read my Bitcoin for real Bitcoin? I don't know what you're talking about. Olive Garden NFTs. Alright. So here's an NFT project that is actually cool and isn't about art. So NFTs, right, are like certificates, digital ones. So what they've done is they've minted NFTs that relate to, in some way relate to all every single franchise of Olive Garden. And then they've got a couple of goals that they want to do, which will increase the value. So like, NFTs can have utility that isn't just speculative, subjective. It is what they eventually want to do is use what they eventually wanted to do was get, they may have changed this, but all of the franchise owners of these NFT coins will eventually own the real Olive Garden franchises. So, do I get access to cash flows from Olive Garden if I get the NFT? Not right away. Like, they would want to have that eventually. This is like a community of Olive Garden fans. And is this different from investing in a company? Yeah, this is way different. This isn't investing in a company. This is like banding together with another group of people to, like, a decentralized group of people to, like, work together to eventually, like, own the means of production of Olive Gardens. Yeah, that's pretty much it. They have a couple of steps. They'll eventually need to finalize celebrity and influencer partnerships. What else we got? Other stuff. I wonder what a Scampy sneaker is. I haven't been to Olive Garden in a long time, but I would love to go to Olive Garden. Let's see if anyone. Oh, is this a Scampy sneaker? Shrimp Scampy sneakers. Shrimp Scampy is pretty good. Oh, my face is almost off screen? Yeah, I mean, I'm standing right now. You send it to the camera? Yeah, I guess I could. I just got lazy. Sorry about that. Oh, if I go like this, I'm off the screen. If I go like this, I'm on the screen. Yeah, that's tough because I got two monitors here and I'm looking at both of them. But I really should like look at this one and then change the camera to like that. Alright, it's kind of bad, but it's not the worst. Was that cool flag behind me? That's the Milwaukee, I think, city flag. So it's not like the official flag for Milwaukee and Wisconsin in the United States, but it's like, not like a fan flag, but like it's a cool one. It represents certain things about Milwaukee. Okay, so that's the NFTs. So NFTs aren't just Tanzania. Oh yeah, so this flag is from far away. Well, away from that. Is Milwaukee a lot of fun? Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's not like necessarily maybe as amazing as like living in California, but you can have your fun here. You can have fun. A lot of things to do. Love this time of year. It's cold this time of year. But it's not the worst. Alright, what else we got? Okay. Back to the programming. We're doing deployment. Learn about crates. Crates is a collection of source code distributed and compiled together. Cool. We can learn about that stuff later. Got some code here, which is going to store stuff in amounts. Beginning account instructors only one field count. To be able to modify, we need to borrow the reference to account data with the ampersand borrow operator. Interesting. We'll eventually read about that. Actually, we can read about it now. Unary prefix operators, when applied to a place expression, this expression produces a reference. Oh yeah, pointing to a location, just like in C++. Nice. Like the asterisk. So I've done this. Don't need to do that. Don't need to do this. Did that too. Did that already. Need to do this though. We'll do this in this project. I don't think we'll need to actually give it a password. Nice. You will need Solana available in the account to deploy the program, so get an airdrop with this, okay? Well, that's cool. You can like do 2 commands in one. Incoming 1 SOL. Alright, we got 1 SOL. We can actually confirm this if we wanted to. And look at it on the Explorer as well. Oh, okay, so that's for Bash only. Nice. Verify that everything's configured, and just found it with 1 SOL. Yep, we can do that. Confirm Ioli, the ravioli. We've messed that up a little bit. There we go. 1 SOL still. Cool. Yes, very awesome. We have awesome stuff here. Solana is cool. And helpful. Like, look at this tutorial. These tutorials are fantastic. Hopefully we can actually make some money doing this stuff. Compile the OS program. Yeah, you betcha. And while that runs, we'll keep reading. So it's going to create a helloworld.so file, which is compiled Solana file. We can deploy it with this long command. Home Zoo Project Figment Learn. Is that actually what it's going to be? I don't think that's the entire thing. Yo, Dr. Mario Drip. I'm gonna have to mute you. At least get rid of that. So don't do that, dude. Don't talk about that. No drugs in chat.
Exclusively funny shit, just letting you know.
Well, I don't think it's legal in any country, but I could definitely be wrong. Alright. F. I can't actually delete that. Okay, cool. It's like weed before America legalized. Oh, okay. Interesting. In what country? Tanzania. Alright, now let's deploy the program. So it tells us to use this, which is what we have here. And that's going to give us a program ID, and we can search it up, I believe. Oh, SO stands for shared object. Cool. Canada? Oh, okay. Cooking hog soup. Nice. Alright, there's our program ID, and we can search that out on the Explorer, and it shows it right here. So there's no transaction history, but the creation of it. What kind of a thing is it? I don't know. Rent clock program. Create account. Nice. Yep. That's what it was. Neat. Yon and shield boats broken. That's weird. I can't even like moderate my own chat. Oh wait, never mind. I can. Nice. Cool. Alright, deploying the program. I thought we did that. I mean, that's what we did here. What does this do? Okay, we can use -v sometimes. It's fine. So we need to fix this stuff here. And then we'll do that. I see. Okay, so here, get that. Paste, check deployment. Unable to connect. Neat. We need to edit deploy. Alright, and we need to do some editing of this undefined stuff. New public key, address. Oh, we don't have an address this time, do we? We have program ID though. So we gotta do public key dot find program address. Maybe that'll work. No, maybe not. How to get account info is what we'll do in here. Windows 10 or 11? 11. Windows, oh no, 10. 10, my bad. But I'm using Windows Services and Linux. Get account info, public key. Okay, so we do connection. Connection dot get account info. Is this what we gotta do here? I don't know. No, we'll do that later. Put that down there. And then we need the public key. Yeah, I am Paul Rinaldi. That's the name in the corner. Alright. That's good. Is an account executable? Program info dot executable. Nope, that's not what it wanted. I think this should be fine. Maybe program. What's the error here? Oh, we gotta wait. Then everything will be fine. But we still need the address, which I thought might just be program ID. Yeah, I think it's just program ID. Let's check the answer. Have you seen George Holtz? No, I don't know who George Holtz is. Who is he? Is he a programmer? Comma.ai. Neat. Sad. Crying. I'm so sorry that I don't know who that is. Okay, so we'll do that. Need the new public key over the entire thing there. And we do this. We got that right. And then executable is fine. We don't need to make any edits there. Cool. Check deployment. New Prada jacket, but not deployment. Jeez. What are your favorite items in your wardrobe? Can you show them like a fashion show? No, I'm not doing that. I'm coding. Content ideas. Content. I think I've got enough content ideas for now. I appreciate the help, though. Alright, how many more tutorials do we have? I want to finish this one out. 3 left? Cool. Let's keep going. Solana programs are stateless. They don't store the values they act on. Then how can our program keep count of the number of times it's been greeted? Oh, we throw it on the accounts, duh. I already did this tutorial sort of, so I know what's going on here. Don't tell anyone. Turn the music back up a little bit and let's sit back down. Alright. Fix this a little bit again. How's that? That's okay. Okay. Neat. Greeter. Oh, here's some undefines. To derive from a seed. Yes. Where's the seed though? Ooh, green seed. I don't think this is right. I'll throw that in there for now though. Yeah, that was gonna work. League of Legends? Oh yeah. They're taking a lot of mental energy. I mean, it takes some. Honestly, I've just been drinking lots of water. I had coffee earlier and I'm pretty tired right now. First, drive the greeter address from some values, then create a transaction which instructs the blockchain to create the greeter account. You must replace the instances undefined with working code to accomplish this. Intellectuals play League of Legends. Possibly. Possibly. I play League. I don't play too much though, not anymore. I only play the special game modes like Earth and Hexakill and stuff like that. Alright, create with seed. Ooh, a fancy. I didn't see that on there. So that's actually a thing. Ooh, create with seed. They need a from public key and a seed string. Well, the contract's going to be the from public key. Maybe not. SMH. Returns a promise. So we would actually already have the await there. Renheart? You mean like Rengar? Tanks are cool. Seed and then program ID. Oh, okay, so we need something else in here still. Alright, what else we need? What else we need? Payer. There we go. That's the from. That's the from public key. Epic. We're almost done. Oh my gosh, let's go. Create an account from a seed. Where's the next undefined? Ooh, a transaction. Ooh, an undefined. What do we want to do? Find transactions are expected. With this for some program. So a confirm transaction, undefined as well. What is expected in here? transaction, and then signers. Do we have any signers yet? Maybe we'll package it up like last time. Dr. Mario, I highly doubt the veracity of your claims. They seem pretty unfounded. Wow, big words day, honestly. Alright, what else we got? What else we got? We did the public key, create an account from a seed. We did that. Maybe we need to wait. No, we did that. We shouldn't need to wait there. We also didn't edit that part. But we do have 2 undefined still. And this transaction needs to be something. What are we trying to do here? We are trying to create the Glitter account. We need to find the types of transactions again. I'm vibing to the music now. Except I need to find transactions now. There it is, cool. I need to find the kind of transaction that I want, which will be create account, I think. No? Okay. I'll have to Google it, I think. Nice squid. Am I invested in S&P 500? I'm not going to disclose that. Whether or not I am or not. It shouldn't matter if I am or not. Like, we need to create biggest index in the world. It is a big index indeed. Create account. Because, well, Dr. Mario, I don't know who you are, so no reason for me to tell you, honestly. Am I invested? Good question. Create account, transaction type, params, and what else do we need to put in here? System program. Oh gosh, it still isn't exactly what I want. F. Leverage funds, nice. How do you subscribe? You mean like subscribe? You can follow me. You press the follow button. Do you work as a GoHo driver in your spare time? You look familiar. I do not. Type aliases. Ooh, transaction instruction. Nope. Alright, let's look at the code. Wow, that's big. Look at that. That's huge. Alright. Transaction.add, right? System program dot create account with seed. Nope, bad. Press. And then we need all of that stuff. will not show what NFTs I hold right now. I will show them at some point, but right now I gotta finish this. I own one NFT right now, I think. I own only one NFT. Base pub key. Payer.public. Seed. Greeting seed. New account pub key. Greeted pub key. So we're sending the greeting to this new account. Well, we're creating the account with the seed. Could buy a real monkey cheaper than Ape NFT. Yeah, actually, that's pretty funny. Well, the Ape NFTs, the yacht club ones, actually put you into a yacht club. So there's value. There's utility, not value. There's utility there that you wouldn't necessarily get out of owning an ape. What's wrong with this space thing here? ARK funds? Oh, like ARK Invest? Like that investment firm? Yeah, ARK Invest, they're rich. Yeah, they got a lot of good ideas. So greeting seed, greeted pub key, Lamports, space, greeting seed, program ID, comma. What's wrong here? Oh, I need greeting size. That's why. Cool. Alright, that's all fixed up. Then we do connection, transaction, payer. At least I knew there was going to be 3 arguments. I know, it's pretty good. I do not want a pet monkey. I don't really want a pet dog either right now. It's like a lot of work. I think a pet monkey might be even more work. And they'd be like bothering me when I'm doing this stuff. I'm doing some programming. That wouldn't be good, you know? It'd be kind of fun, but it wouldn't be so good. Well, we did it. Nice. Cool. Create account with seed. So what's the purpose of creating an account with seed? Why do we do this? Doesn't say. Maybe we could determine later. Woohoo, let's go, Paul. Thank you. Thank you. I'm tired. Like we're making it through this for sure. Maybe we'll finish before 9 p.m. and we can just play some League of Legends. That'd be pretty cool. What is that? Is that a monkey? Is that a person's face? I don't know what that is. That's a cool emoji though. Get data from the program. Okay. How do we get data from the program? So I suppose I'm gonna use Rust here probably. League of Legends, yes, League of Legends. Okay. State of the greeting card managed by the Hello World program. Class greeting card counter constructed. This looks like JavaScript. This is totally JavaScript out here. TypeScript actually. If fields, this kind of counter, fields.counter. Bullish schema definition for greeting accounts. Okay, let's go to the getter.ts. Ooh, maybe this is, yeah, TypeScript still. Ooh, I found some undefines. You like to send me a pet monkey? No, I'm good. I'm okay. Thank you, though. Thank you. I appreciate the offer. So first, you need to deserialize the greeter data to a TypeScript class, then access the counter value and pass it to the response object using the .json method, as in all previous tutorials. First, you pass the greeter data, then access the counter value and pass it to the response object. Okay, cool. Alright, what does deserialize take? It takes a Borscht schema. Where's our schema? Do we need to create it off the fly, on the fly? Nope, it's right here actually. Especially 3 arguments, we got 1. Needs a class type and then a buffer. Class type any. Okay, so Borscht is an NPM. Borscht is an NPM module. Let's see if they have some docs on that. Yeah, we got that here. We can skip 10 frames. And get more than record in any record. Where's deserialize? Oh. No, that's not it. There we go. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. We need Borscht. We need to look at the docs or something here. Oh, here's Borscht. Here's the buffer. Test. Is that there? So would that be over here? It's a struct. What is it, a map? Schema equals new map. Greeting account. Yeah, greeting account's what's gonna be. That's the type. And then lastly, the value, the buffer. Did we make a buffer yet? No buffers? Sad. Do I stream full time? No. Like part time. Like 4 hours a week. Used to do like 8 hours a week. Oh no, I used to do 12 hours a week sometimes. And that was brutal. Because I also had a 40-hour job, 40-hour a week per job, so full time. How much money do streamers make? Like none. Very little. Find the expected parameters. So we need to make a new buffer actually. Where does value come from? New test. Maybe that's account info? I don't think so. A little helper, and then JSON. Maybe we can just make a new buffer. I love streamers, but I just like how it's bringing minorities out of poverty. But when market does good, bad stuff, rich people go down. Can I get a what? Y'all are crazy. feel like you guys are all just trolls, and I feel like you know me in real life, probably. Possibly. Maybe you don't, though. Maybe I'm wrong. So here's the schema, here's the class type. Making the buffer. Is that bush? No, this is bush. I feel like a binary reader would be a good idea. From Toledo, Ohio. Interesting. Okay, that's probably not gonna work. Interesting. Oh, borscht is a tasty sour soup. Neat. Common in Eastern Europe and Northern Asia. It sounds good and tasty. It looks tasty. Look at that. It looks yummy. Okay, okay. These trolls need to stop. Yeah, they should. They should stop. Otherwise they'll get banned. So. Let's see what we can do real quick. Enjoy the timeout. Alright. Oh, greeter is a thing. What is greeter? Oh, the request.body. So that's the buffer. Okay, cool. Alright. One last thing. We need to use the JSON method, .json method. Deserialize the greeter data to a TypeScript class, then access the counter value and pass it to the response object using the JSON method. Right, so now we do greeting dot. No, we do not need to do that. It's gonna have a counter. JSON, not JSON. It's a good joke. JSON, that's what I mean. A little goofy. Yeah. No, I'm not being goofy. Although, goofy would be goofy right now. Pass the counter to the client side as JSON. Yeah, I've seen this 1,000 times. So I doubt that works. Alright, let's look at the code. Oh, not counted. That's what I was thinking. It didn't show up, so I was confused. Oh, and this is not correct. Okay. Oh yeah, because that's literally right there. Dot data. So that's a buffer. Nice. So where is account info? So accounts can have data buffers. Cool, because it was stored in the account. Makes sense. That makes sense. We vibing. Okay. I think we can press get the greeting now. We're sending the smart contractor thing, and we got 0. That's really not good. That's not good. Or is it? I don't know. Counter equals 0. Oh, this was just reading it, actually. Never mind. So we didn't actually greet it. We did it right. We did everything good. Nice. Alright, so now we're just gonna send greetings and then see them. Just go to setter. First, you have to create an instruction, then you have to send and confirm a transaction. First, you create an instruction, then send and confirm a transaction. Alright. We can do that. Done it 1,000 times now. Not 1,000, but like we've done it a good amount of times, jeez. Transaction instruction. This is gonna be the normal like connection. Yup. Transaction. And then signers. We don't have any signers yet, which isn't good. So maybe it's gonna be like this and that. Yeah. I think it should look something though. Let's see if we can get it. See if we can get it right away. So if we do something like this, that public key colon from, no, we don't want from pairs. We want this. We want the public key. Right, so the person paying is the one asking for the greeting. So yeah, we'll do this. We don't need to do anything else, okay. And then what's the other part of signer? Oh, what's the other part of signer? Sure is something. Did you watch Game of Thrones? I watched some Game of Thrones. I've watched some of the 10th season. I think it's the 10th season. Some of the last season, whichever the last one is. I think I may have watched a little bit of stuff before that, but not really a ton. Hey, it's extremely good though. Alright, what kind of thing are we doing? We're doing a good... Oh, no, we don't want to do that. We're good. Transaction instruction. What does it accept? It accepts transaction instruction CTOR fields. Data keys program ID. Okay. So we need account info actually, I think. How did we get the public info last time? Oh, we need to use transaction.add though. We gotta do that. Hold that over here. .add. Oh, that's not right, is it? If it was historically accurate, lol. Dude, no racism. This is your last timeout, dude. Okay, so we can at least fill out some of this though. Oh no, we actually can't. No, we need to use. We need to look at this. Are we doing a transfer? No. I mean, I wonder if that Bosch definition is what we need to do. I don't know, I'm pretty confused. Alright, so Area and you are banned because of racism. That's the reason. You can't be racist in the chat, dude. I'll make sure to have the rules in the chat in the future, but yeah. Alright, let's look at the code. Ah, nice and complicated, like we like it. So we can do what I thought we were gonna do. So there's a transaction instruction. What it was showing in, here was that it has these properties, right? So the transaction instruction has these properties, but it takes in these fields, this field thing. But if we click on this, then data keys program ID, which is the same thing. Oh, so I was wrong. So it is the same. So it's data keys program ID, same thing as what it returns, which is cool. Okay, so keys. Oh, no, not exactly. Not exactly actually. It's not exactly the same order. Maybe this doesn't matter. Maybe the order doesn't matter. Okay, so we have public key, greeter public key. Is signed or false? Is writable true? Yup. Program ID, program key. Then we just use buffer.allocate 0. Right, so this is the receiving end setup. Cool. And you have send a confirm transaction. Oh, we don't need like a ton of signers actually. We just need 2, payer, key pair. And then this is going to be new transaction, I suppose, .add instruction. Neat. And then we've got JSON undefined. So we're going to put out the hash of the confirmation. Alright, we're sending a greeting. Let's see if it works. Failed to compile. Oh. Unable to connect as well. Yikes. Expected a semicolon somewhere. What did we do? Messed up somewhere. Probably too many parentheses. Yeah. Oh, it's reloading. Yikes. Oh, it's reloading again. Still mad about this. Add is not existent on type of transaction. Oh, I see. We gotta do new transaction, then dot add, and then the rest of everything here. It's good. It's important that we are careful about that. Awesome. Send the greeting. Please work. Yes. Awesome. Let's send another greeting. Nice. That's 2. Let's go. Alright, let's switch from lo-fi. Let's see what else we got on. We're gonna do the RuneScape theme. Let's find a RuneScape theme. Dogs of War? That sounds hype. Kinda hype. Pathway complete. Oh, alright. So we've done it. Awesome. Awesome. So that's the Solana pathway. We can keep learning with more resources over here. But we've completed what we wanted to complete. The next thing that we're gonna do is the house tour. No, not right now. But the next thing we're gonna do is we will create, we will edit this tutorial or edit something else that's similar, a smart contract, and so that we get a better understanding of how everything works together and how to use things. There will be a house tour eventually for the home, but that's a different thing. So, hope you guys all have a good night, good day, wherever you are. And thanks for stopping by. Have a wonderful